What's going on, everybody? This is the Crossbeat, and I'm back with another manga review after I've shed so many fucking tears on trying to make this shit. Oh my god, it's been a fucking... Oh my god, it's been fucking ridiculous. First my internet fucks up, then the fucking thing doesn't want to record my gameplay, then my mic fucks up, and it's like, oh my god. I don't know how some of the big guys on YouTube that do this shit, oh my goodness, I can't fucking do it. It pisses me off. I lose my concentration, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to make this video because I fucking just suck. Oh my god, I'm bad, kid. But anyways, yeah, this is about the new Bleach Chapter, Bleach manga 6. Well, damn, 6? What? 554. I'm not doing any takes on this. Fuck that. I'm just gonna go on with this and goddamn talk about what I want to talk about. First and foremost, this is some gameplay from Bleach Soul Resurrection. And as you can tell here, yo, right here, like in the beginning of the game, I didn't know the fucking controls. I haven't played this game in so long that I actually had to fill it out for a little bit to see what the hell the buttons were. But yeah, right, I'm just gonna go ahead and play as Uryu Ushida only because we're gonna be talking about the Quincy today. We're gonna talk about the Quincy and how the fuck they like to fuck shit up and basically told the Shinigami, hey, listen, you might have your Bankai back, but that don't mean shit. But you know, anyway, what I want to talk about is how Juha basically knows everything. I mean, he basically knows everything. He said, yo, I already knew this. I already knew. Ain't nothing gonna change. We're gonna fuck them up, take over the world, and I'm gonna be born as a king. Well, you know, we already know how that's gonna goddamn go with Uryu and all that shit with Hussle and all the craziness that's going on over there in the Soul Society at the moment. But when you want to get into the whole little story or whatever like that, what we see in the recent chapter, like my biggest thing with the chapter was oh man, it was just a big ass fucking roller coaster. Like, there's just so much shit happening at once, and it was like bombshells. Like, it was a bombshell after another, like boom, 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 boom. It was like a lot of stuff going on. For one, Saji came back looking like the Penetrator from Demon Souls. If you have not seen the Penetrator from Demon Souls, I will gladly leave a picture of that nigga in the description so you can get an image on what the hell we talking about. Dude came back down looking like the Penetrator. But what's crazy about that is he has a mask, well, not a mask, a helmet on. And originally the guy had a helmet only because he didn't want anybody to see his face because he was a fucking fox face. But what I'm trying to get at is that, okay, you have a helmet on now with some new powerful ass looking armor. For what reason? You ain't gonna sit here and tell me that it's just for, you know, some type of protection and whatnot. If it is, you know, that's fine. But I think there's a little bit more significance behind that, you know, with him coming back with the armor and the helmet on and all that crazy stuff. Plus, I think he kind of, you know, probably found out something, you know, special with his family or whatever like that. Who knows? Maybe as soon as he takes that mask off, he actually looks like a actual fucking, you know, person. Who knows? You know. But ooh, almost burped. But there's that, and then the whole thing with Bombietta and the whole Quincy Vostandik. They actually activated that in the manga. I was not expecting that. I was expecting the Shinigami to kind of have their whole, you know, thing, you know, like okay, you know, we got our Bankai back, now we're about to wreck shop, and then it's our time. It's our time to shine. We've been getting our asses whooped for like the past 2, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a whole month. Who knows? You know, it's been a lot longer than usual, where Shinigami have actually got their ass whooped. You know, the last time was like the Rancor, and I didn't last for too long. But you know, I figured out, you know, maybe the Shinigami were gonna come back for a little bit, have their time to shine, and then it was gonna go back to the Quincy, then it was gonna probably go back and forth. But that's not what happened. Basically, all what happened is, oh well, they have their Bankais. You know, Juha's like, oh, I knew they were going to get their Bankais back. You know, who didn't know? You know, I already knew this and I prepared for it. And sure enough, the rest of the Sternritter are over there, you know, including Kongdu. For all you people saying that Kongdu is dead and how he was stupid, and the man ain't stupid and he sure as hell ain't dead. So, you know, you can get that out of your mind right now. But, you know, with Kongdu and all of them and the other Sternritter, you know, being already in Soul Society and then activating Quincy Vostandik, we're about to see, you know, everything go a little bit more. It's going to get more serious. One thing that I want to kind of point out with that is, even though they went to Quincy Vostandik, you see Urahara and Mayuri like sitting there on the bottom of the panel, and they're like, "Oh, you got a call from Ichigo." Like there was nothing going on. Like there was no care in the world that these Quincy just got them activated their holy form. But you know, that was one funny part about it. But yeah. So of course you got Saji, and then of course the Quincy going into their Vostandik, and I think somebody's gonna die. I really believe that somebody's actually gonna die around in this time. But in particular, there's two other captains that I really want to see definitely come out and show us something. For one, Byakuya. Now, Byakuya, I might sound goddamn, you know, biased as fuck, but that is my favorite character. I really want to see what he can do with the Hollow-Five Bankai, and then he's already gone through, you know, this big, you know, recuperation thing, and you know, so I really want to see what's gonna happen with him and with his Hollow-Five Bankai, and I'm gonna believe he's gonna have a new Shihaku show. And then you have Kenpachi. Now that's another character that I'm really waiting to kind of, you know, make their little statements and whatnot on the battlefield, especially with the fact that he may have a Bankai now, which would be pretty cool. In fact, I was actually talking with one of my friends yesterday, and they believe that his Bankai may in fact be the one that Unohana had. So it would be like a little pass down from Kenpachi to Kenpachi. You know, maybe Kenpachi, well, maybe Zaraki would get, you know, Unohana's Bankai, which would be pretty cool, and it would kind of make sense considering that he truthfully didn't understand his Zanpakuto in the first place. But who knows? The fight between him and Unohana probably allowed him to actually, you know, communicate with his Zanpakuto. But again, that's all up in the air. That's here or there because we don't truthfully know until we see this man, you know, step into action. But you know, like I said, you had these Quincy's that are going into Vostandik, and you know, it kind of puts into question on what's going to happen after this, even if the other captains do show up, because this is something that Juha already done prophesized. You know, he already said, you know, listen, I already knew this, and this is what they're going into Quincy Vostandik in the first place. My biggest problem, well, not problem, and it's something that I don't think everybody is thinking about. Juha has always said that he wants to end war as swiftly as possible, right? Now, when they first invaded the Soul Society, they went over there to basically, you know, take down their manpower. They ended up defeating Yamamoto, took not only his Bankai, but also took, you know, the various people that did have Bankai, the captains anyway, like Byakuya and Soifan and Toshiro, you know, all those you know, captains, whatever like that. They got their Bankai stolen. But then you know, we go down the line and you go to invade Soul Society once again, but they now have some extra power in hand. You know, they now have this Hollow-Five Bankai idea implemented into their attribute, and it's like, keep in mind, this is the same person that said, listen, when it's time for war, we're going to end it quick as hell because I don't want to deal with this shit for so long. And I'm saying that because don't you think when you first went over there, you would have actually decided to kill them rather than actually steal their Bankai? If you wanted to end a war that quick, I mean, you were making a statement. Well, you already made a statement beforehand when they killed Yamamoto's lieutenant. Then you come back again to steal their Bankai and then leave, but you kill Yamamoto. So it's like, I'm kind of sitting here and I'm like, well, if you were that curious on how strong the captains were, you would have just sent some Stern Ritter out there and fuck them up. That's the way I see it. Because now, when you fucking went over there the first time, and you took their Bankai, first things first, they're already weaker than what they are now. So why not actually take advantage of that idea and actually defeat them there? So what I'm getting at is, so after that, you invade them again, knowing that they're probably like 10 times stronger than they were before when you first invaded them, and you decide to actually go through it now again, and saying that you actually knew this was going to happen, and then you allowed them to use Quincy Vostandik. So it's like, why didn't they use that in the first place if you were so dead set on defeating them? That was my thing. You know, I'm like, there has to be something going on there. Maybe it was just to kind of break some of the captain's morale and ideals or something like that, or, you know, kind of put them into a place where, you know, they feel as though their pride has been broken. Maybe, you know, considering how Kubo is, but I don't know. That was something that was really strange to me. You know, why go through all the trouble when you could have ended them there in the first place? So that was one thing that I was really kind of spot on with. I was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe we might see something else after that. Maybe not. You know, definitely, who knows? But I know for a fact that I really want to see some of these fights come to animation. I was actually reading up. I did some little bit of research on when, you know, when the Bleach manga well, not manga, but when Bleach anime will come back, and a lot of people are saying that maybe it will come back when the manga gets a little bit more further ahead, or maybe when the whole series ends, and then they'll come back with the animation. That would kind of make sense because originally when the anime was still going, throughout the Fullbringer arc, they were a lot closer to the manga than any other series that was out. So, you know, that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. But anyway, this is kind of going to wrap it up. I didn't really want to talk too much about the Bleach chapter because I want all of you to go read it and actually understand what the hell is going on. This was some Bleach Soul Resurrection gameplay, like I said before. Goddamn, playing as that boy Ushida, whatever the fuck his name is, Uryu. Alright, anyway guys, I got a B, so the fuck what? Alright, beat the game. But yeah guys, I'm pretty much out. And I'm going to talk for a little bit over this because I'm a fucking loser. Nah, I'm joking. Anyway guys, I'm out. Deuces.